Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough, and this is episode 628. And in this episode, we are going straight back to our previous episode, but using hypnosis within it. You see, if you listen to episode 627, it is all about applying the one thing if you really want to make changes. Now, as a small disclaimer, I also said that we want to make sure we assume responsibility for our life, our future, our present, and our where we're heading. And that is the first thing. Absolute assume responsibility for who you are and where you're going. And then I went into yes, we got to find out the root cause. But if you want immediate quick changes, this is one of the things I would recommend doing. And it is gratitude, right? Gratitude. I actually went live into my private group just on Monday, going deeper into it, my clients and my members. But on the previous episode, I went kind of into it, which was like in a good, powerful way. There were like 3 things when it comes to gratitude. So let's have a quick recap of that to refresh your memories. So gratitude is one of those things that you've got to get into your mind. More often than not, we are focusing on all the things that we don't have, right? Like, I haven't got enough money, I haven't got enough clients, what if I don't get the promotion? What if I, as a manager or a leader of my company, I don't have the ability, I feel like I'm not enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. What if I get found out? Fear of failure, fear of success, fear of getting help, which is another big one I find is very, very common. We got to get our mind into the right place to be able to change that, because that kind of thinking is focusing on all the things that we don't have. When's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? You don't know the when and you don't know the how. Otherwise, if you did know the how and you did know when it was going to happen, the chances are we'd have changed our life by now. But if we do not know how, we do not know when, and I really recommend you finding out how to get there, where it be, say, for example, my premium program of getting you unstuck, let go of the imposter syndrome, or all things like that. You've got to really change for the moment. If you haven't got anything else in front of you to do, or you haven't got the strategy just yet, the one thing that you have the ability to do is to change the present moment. So how do we switch the brain from the anxiety, the scarcity, and the doubt? Well, it's to get into a level of gratitude. And I broke it down into 3 ways. You need the first and second way to be able to get the third way, okay? So the first way was this: gratitude for the things that you have. This will be perceived as things that we own, or the things that we have around us. People, for example, people and things. Being grateful for what we have in our life. So we want to make sure that we're grateful for those things. And then the second level to that, which is very much on an equal path, but a little bit trickier, is to have the gratitude for the qualities that you have, we went into, right? The qualities that we have. So it could be we are a good friend, or we can make people feel good. We have the ability to want to change our life because, look, you're listening to this, you're like applying yourself. You may have listened to my work before and started to integrate some of the methodology, the art and the science of mind and body transformation. That is a great quality to have. Many people don't have that. So there are lots of these inner qualities that we forget, and we got to stack those up, right? We got to stack as many external and internal qualities. And then the third one, which you need the first and the second, is to turn the gratitude of what is coming your way. So getting into the mindset that I'm so thankful for the day that is about to happen to me. I'm so grateful for the good things that are coming my way. Like in my business, in my life, in my business, I'm so grateful that I'm going to get new clients today because I'm going to help liberate them. I'm going to get them to really feel such a powerful state for the rest of their life, to release all the things that no longer wants them. Like that's the gratitude. I don't know what's going to happen yet, but I'm so grateful that they're coming my way, right? Automatically changes my state. And then The second part of that is to be grateful for the unexpected things that I don't know what are coming my way, but I'm excited to find out. I'm excited how the world is conspiring in my favor today. That is gratitude for the future that is coming in your way. You see, usually we're like, oh my goodness, what's going to happen today? What if this happens today? Well, we've got to change it around. So we want to make sure we're operating from the gratitude of the things that we have, as well as the people that we have, the inner aspects and qualities of ourselves, and on top of that, the gratitude for what is coming my way. And by the way, if you are really wanting to up-level your life in a profound way, we do actually have a seminar coming up, right? Now, this seminar or weekend seminar is about getting the confidence that you need, the unlimited self-certainty. If it only reduced your anxiety by 50, 80% and increased your confidence by 58% in every situation, showing up at work, showing up as a partner, or showing up as a person to be a potential partner. I don't know what our circumstances. Go to josephclough.info/event. Get your virtual ticket, right? You're changing in the comfort of your own home. You're spending that amount of time with me and a like-minded people where you feel like you're in it together. If there's one thing I know about life and transformation is when you come together with a like mind, your energy will soar to where you want it to be. So that is josephclough.info/event. Get the virtual ticket. Invite your friends. Have a virtual confidence watch party almost, right? Like maybe you're in the same living room. Maybe you're right next to each other. Do the process yourself and you'll be able to do that. And that is like what I'm really excited about. Really, really excited about, because that means we can transform our life. And this is being broadcasted live on Facebook and YouTube, and as in right now, this audio, by the way, not the event. That's a private link right there. But just so you know, this is being broadcasted. So feel free to join these live streams. And going back to the subject at hand, other than going to josephclough.info/event, we are going into a hypnosis session of gratitude. Now, this session is going to be roughly around 15 or so minutes, nice and small, so you can use it whenever you want. And I'm going to awaken you from that light learning state in a comfortable way. It's not going to be like crazy energetic, because you may want to listen to it in the day, but you may want to listen to it just before bed as well. I really think having gratitude in the morning, gratitude in the evening, and gratitude throughout the day is going to up-level your transformation. So with that, make sure you're not operating any form of machinery. In other words, not driving, not doing anything else. Use this time to allow your attention and intention to feel the gratitude, to change your emotional state, your frequency, to be able to get you to where you need to be, okay? So with that, let's go ahead and ideally have some earphones on as well if you have them. Not necessary, but as an ideal, I like that. Let's go ahead into the live hypnosis session. So go ahead and get yourself into a nice, comfortable position. Close your eyes and just relax. Be here now. You see, gratitude starts with the present. Allowing ourselves to feel good and even better soon starts here. So breathe in through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. In fact, you may want to even have that bit of gratitude for your ability to breathe. The life force. Allow yourself to effortlessly breathe. to nurture it, that you are life, that you being here in this world, in this universe, in itself means you bring a uniqueness to it. You make the world that bit more unique. Now, I think that's something that we can be grateful for. I think that's something we can switch our attention to. So breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And now let's allow our attention to be grateful for our being, our body, our hands, our fingers, our torso, our mind. You may be even thankful for this moment that you're connecting with yourself as my voice goes with you, where you can take on the things that I say that will allow you to feel better. Just think, if we could just feel that bit better in each and every moment, how good would it eventually feel as those moments build up into feeling better. And just know that I'm grateful for you to listen to this, because it means you're willing to learn. You're willing to discover something new and maybe something old, where you can shine a light to the things you have. You may consider what you're grateful in the things that you have. They can be many things. Maybe it's just one right now. But you can allow your unconscious mind to help you with this, to support you. I wonder what it can shine a light upon the things that you have in your environment that initially might feel small or little in the beginning. But when you really think about the things that you have, the external things, we usually have more foundations than we thought. We have levels of protection, security in some physical things. From the fabrics that we wear, to the places that give us shelter. The things that nurture our being, that replenish. Maybe we can be thankful and feel the gratitude for those things that we may have overlooked, that we may have forgotten, to remember, to really remember how good it can feel to know them. Sometimes we can say to ourselves, I'm so grateful for those things. You can feel the gratitude for even the people in your life. Maybe there's one person that you're grateful for. Maybe it's a pet. Maybe it's grateful for someone in our past. Sometimes, if you're like me, you can be grateful for sometimes the past events that in that moment didn't feel good, but it led you to a point of awakening. You see, when I had my issues, I now remember and know them as my instigator to change and transform. My epiphanies and wake-up calls, which I may have never had without some of those things in my past. And either way, maybe it's going to be nicer to feel more grateful, to be awakened from the sedation. Maybe we can be thankful to people we've never met, but maybe are coming into our life. And of course, you can be grateful and have gratitude for your best friend, which I would call your unconscious mind. You see, you can be so grateful for your unconscious, for running all the biology, healing you, running and maintaining habits that support you. It's so easy to feel like we're at war with ourselves, but we can appreciate the things our unconscious mind does that is good, that is freeing, maintaining. Because your unconscious mind always tries to support you, even though it can make mistakes, hold limiting beliefs. But we can also appreciate the intention behind those behaviors, behind those beliefs, which is always some form of protection and safety, a mechanism of safety and protection. And it's definitely the first profound step of changing when you change your relationship with your unconscious mind. So relax, enjoy, and allow your attention to drift to those things, those people, anyone or anything in your life, and allow your gratitude to then go to the qualities of you that we tend to overlook. Now, the way that I would suggest this is to consider someone who likes or loves you. Maybe it's one person, maybe it's many, maybe it is even a pet. But if you could imagine floating outside of you, looking through the eyes of that person who likes and loves you, what thoughts would they have for you? What qualities do they see within you that you may not see in yourself? What feelings do they have for you? You see, there's always someone. And let's just say if there wasn't, I want you to imagine what I would say at the very least. Because I want you to know your beauty, to know your qualities, to know your essence. So whoever you choose, remember, look through the eyes of love for you. What do they see within you, within your essence? Maybe it's certain things that you do. Maybe how you've showed up for them in the past, even the future. Just consider and notice how they feel about you. Look through the eyes of love. That's it. You see, as you begin to recognize, and you may not agree on those qualities of what they see in you, and that's okay. Maybe you do, but if you don't, we can at least respect that that is their truth, and we want to honor their perception of how they see you. That's it. We can honor and accept that that's their thoughts and feelings for you. So you can receive it if you wish. Allow that gratitude to nourish and bathe your neurology like a bathing light, nurturing you, softening you, an energy that goes within you and around you. That's it. Allow yourself to experience what is good and what is right. You can feel emotion if you choose, as your energy begins to radiate here and there, in the now, in the past, to your future. And as you consider that gratitude from the things you have, the people, yourself, maybe ask yourself, I wonder how grateful I can be today, for by doing so, I'm allowing my mind to look for solutions, for the most convenient, wonderful solutions. I wonder how good I can feel today, tomorrow, this week. How I can be surprised of the known things to the unknown that is coming my way. To feel gratitude, to know it, to allow it to embody you, to nurture your thoughts, your feelings. That's it. I wonder how great I can feel all this week. I wonder how grateful I can feel for the opportunities coming my way. How excited you can be for all that greatness looking for you as you become the beacon of gratitude, the beacon of allowing more into your life. That you are excited, that you are inspired to do what is good for you, good for your future, assuming that responsibility to do what has to be done, to recognize those opportunities, for when they appear, you can take action, to feel good. And I wonder how good you can feel for no reason at all. Wouldn't it be nice to be grateful for just being in the now. So thank yourself for being here, for observing, for allowing your thoughts to consider, for you know it's the foundation of true happiness, true love for who you are and where you're heading. You see, I always say, the time is now. There is no better moment to take action. There's no better moment to remember your greatness. All there is the now. So let's appreciate this now, this moment, in who we are, in who we're becoming. That's it. And then in a moment, we're going to effortlessly awaken, allowing you to hold on to this gratitude for as long as you desire, for it's always there, waiting to be recognized, just like you, for your value. That's it. So you can begin to become more alert, just to the level that will give you the freedom and desire to change. And as you begin to breathe in the life, the breath within your mind and body, you can begin to just become more and more alert, awakening to the level of your desire of energy, becoming more and more ready to feel that gratitude in the moment, in the now. That's it. Even as you become more and more alert, all the way, you can begin to open your eyes and give a nice stretch. Begin to awaken the body, the mind in the most beautiful, wonderful way in this learning state we've been in. That's it. All the way back to the now. All the way back. That's it. And welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that learning state of gratitude to allow our attention and intention to become the person that we desire, to welcome the greatness, to welcome the gratitude for what we have, with the people, with our qualities, and what is coming our way. That is what life is about. And of course, if you need help with anything that you're going through when it comes to letting go of the imposter syndrome, you can go to josephclough.info/talk. And as you go there, you'll be able to book a call with the team. We'll be able to get clear on ultimately where you are, what's getting in your way. We can then be able to figure out, now we know what we want to let go of, to decide exactly what you want, and then figure out what's stopping you there. See if we can bridge the gap to get there and come up with the best plan for you. So we can maybe go into my program, we'll support you, let it all go within 8 weeks, so you can live a life of liberation, where you can feel that gratitude for the rest of your life in every moment. So that is josephclough.info/talk. And then finally, we have the virtual weekend seminar coming up this month. So get your ticket before the early bird pricing disappears, and that is josephclough.info/event, the Unlimited Confidence Virtual Weekend Seminar. Spend, invest, that small amount is going to be the most life-changing thing you can do for the rest of this year, if it's not booking a call with us to personally work with us. So go to josephclough.info/event. And with that, my friends, I look forward to speaking to you on a future episode. So many thanks and goodbye.